From stadiums to saddles.
Eagles!
Crystal Palace have been throwing their support behind one of their own as he embarks on a huge two-wheeled challenge. Jeff Thomas spent a memorable 7 years at Selhurst Park before overcoming leukemia since retirement. Now the club are helping him and his new team take on cycling's toughest challenge by riding all 3 Grand Tours back to back.
Some of the guys are really strong on the bike and they're very excited about what's ahead. I am scared to death. Every day is going to be torture. It's for a great cause, and that's what I always remember in the back of my mind of where I was back in 2003 when I was diagnosed with the illness, and how hard I had to fight to get back to fitness. But along the way I met too many people who weren't as fortunate as me, so they're my inspirations.
Thomas famously captained Palace to the FA Cup final in 1990 and a third-place top-flight finish a year later. He's fought back from his own personal battle with leukemia, and his efforts are being well appreciated by his former club.
Starting off in Italy and trekking away on his bike all through those countries, doing thousands and thousands and thousands of miles. He's a fantastic man and doing it for a great cause that he recovered from many years ago, I'm glad to say. Talking to him, saying it's the science on it is coming a long way now. Less and less bone marrow transplants needed, more gene therapy. Sounds fantastic, so I just hope he raises a few million. For what he's doing, shouldn't be a few 100,000. For me, it should be a few million.
The aim of such a brutal expedition is to raise more than $1.2 million for blood cancer leukemia research. It all starts this week with the Giro d'Italia. The centenary course is a particularly tough one, including some pretty big mountain climbs during the 21 stages. All before the team head on to France and Spain, on their way to completing a total of nearly 10,500 kilometres.
The way I look at it is that when you're in pain on a bike, you get off, the pain goes. You don't get that opportunity when you're in the treatment, and that's what drives you on really. The minute you stop pushing the pedals, it's not quite as sore, but you know, you're not having to then sort of take another load of chemotherapy and stuff like that. So whilst it spurs you on, you know that it's only temporary. The people that are getting treated, it's not the same for them, and that's the bit that really gets you.
The terrain being undertaken by those taking on the 3 Tour Challenge is some of the most beautiful but demanding in all of Europe. The finishing lines are taking place in Milan, Paris and Madrid, and now with the support of a Premier League football side behind them, now all that's left is to get to the finish line.